Because, man, I was blind. I mean, I was out there stoning in the ghetto, stoning around beans and shit. I'd have a roll on me, all kind of jewelry. I could have got knocked off any time, man. I was blind until I got straight and opened my eyes, man. I actually got scared of being on the street and where I was at. But I was part of the woodwork, part of the crew, and I was out there, you know, being a fiend, you know.
He used to do it like way back in the day when he was younger, before a lot of other people did it and before he got famous. He used to write a lot of poetry, he used to spit game, he used to talk about the last poets, and you know, he liked a lot of artists that we had out today. Like, he liked the Tupac, he liked people who really put their heart into what they were saying. So that's what he did a lot. And he used to like to rhyme, he used to grab my guys or grab people around us, and he used to just spit game. He used to tell us how it was, and he had his own slang in doing that. So what we're about to see is Pop spitting game.
And all that, what I say is this, brother. They're getting ape, ain't busted a grape, talking gang, ain't saying a thing. Here is the real deal, Holmes. This is what I call the gospel. Say, Holmes, a few years ago, I used to know people who sold the blow. They're rolling the dough, not no more, since the door slammed them in the ass. Besides some time, they got some fines. I knew that blew their minds. But the community has got to realize there's no hope with dope, only a deep slope. Hey, for an early grave of the grave bars of cell block.
He grew up all around. He grew up in Texas, he grew up in Florida, he grew up here. You know, yeah, he went through what he went through. He had a pretty harsh childhood.
The last bubble smoke you used to let go. Although white in color, coke is as deadly as a black widow spider. They'll keep on biting as long as you keep on inviting. Blow's the baddest hoe I know. She'll be your main squeeze, have you on your knees. That flake is fake. Cause when you're awake thinking you won the goals, you got to be told time has been stolen of you. You might not have much of. It is a white angel of destruction. It is as polluted as the air we breathe every day. I call blow the white plague. Has a lot of people by the leg, digging them down to the depths of society. From the suburbs to the curbs of the ghetto. It's all about that dinero. That big bad buck that don't give a fuck. That hold you, love you, cry with you like your mother or sister or brother.
When he was a teenager, I guess he was pretty crazy. He did a lot of crazy things. Traveled cross country and stuff like that.
Being an addict, blasted, I call people who do heroin or coke blasters, master blasters and disasters. On the street we call heroin dog food, Elpo, and going to the dog track. Shay Holmes, I knew a lot of people used to be at the dog track. Some didn't come back, ended up on a slab, a tag on their big toe, ended up in that 6-foot hole. The Diablo got their soul. So if you don't want that to be you, be cool, don't be a fool. Shay Holmes sold a lot of crack to get that Cadillac. Never know when you can get whacked or jacked. That's what you get when you play the Mac.
Yeah, he spit a lot of game. He had a lot of knowledge. He went through a lot, you know, and he had the respect of everybody, so everybody would listen when he had something to say. He used to get deep. He was funny though. He was more like my nigga than my pops.
Now, I'm 43 years old. I've been rapping like this 28 years, and when I rap is truth. It's the gospel, man. Everything I'm telling you is the experience, having experiences, and you don't want to have those experiences, man. It's bad news, and if you're banging, slanging, what else, that's a bunch of jive. As you say, homeboy with their big toy, you think you're the baddest, you'll be the saddest, because the man is number one out there. The man is number one out there. If you don't know how to get go, you better let go, because he can and you can't. You'll be a fool going up to the big bull school, getting old, do what you're told. All the while, the man will have a smile and sure enough have your profile. Whoa.
That from what happened to him and the things that he went through, the the last years of his life that that's something that I would never do. And I had made him a promise that I would never do anything like that. I don't want to live on the street, and I don't want to live by the street. You know, the street's got its own laws. I want my own. You know, I don't want to do what people think I'm gonna do, or people expect me to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And he always told me to do what I want to do what makes you happy. And I don't want to follow in his footsteps. I got my own steps to make. I'd like them to learn from what I went through, and what I went through was, education. I mean, man, I wish I could have graduated from a nice high school, but I didn't. I got addicted to the street, again with the street. I was living by the laws of the street. I didn't care, I didn't give a fuck. Just did what I did, partied every day, spent a lot of loot, made a little loot, but that gets addicting. Sooner or later you end up getting tired of it, and I'm lucky I got tired of it at an early age. And I just hope that they know that education is the key to get around in this life, in this world, especially in the world they're gonna be living in. If you ain't got an education, you can't do shit. And that's what I want them to know. Push yourself to learn things. Just because someone tells you you can't learn it, it depends on if you want to learn it. If you want to learn it, you're gonna learn it. And whatever you learn in this world, it will better you some way, form, or fashion. So that's what I want to tell them. Follow your dream. Do what you want to